I'm glad we kept all the shit on him, too. He was big bombering the hell out of us and stuff. God damn, man. Yeah, I cheated. I used Bahamut. I used the dragon. The crazy dragon. So, this scene is a direct reference to the original FF7. The ghosts are only here to essentially, like, represent that Cloud is being guided to Aerith. Make sure they meet.
Hey, buddy. You okay? Yeah. Made it through with just a couple of scraped knees back then. Back then? What do you say? We doing this? Have we? Never mind about that. Right now, you need to focus on yourself. Move something. Anything. Why not? Good.
So, clear and concise of what's happening here. This is almost verbatim the exact same scene that happens to Cloud in FF7 after he falls. I think it's like the same lines of dialogue as well. It was a lot, and I've seen a lot of people's takes on the original FF7. It was always Zack talking to him, right? Zack was the one that was talking to him in his memories. I'm like, it never was that. Like that's an interesting interpretation, but you must have forgotten like the latter third of the game where Cloud, it reveals what Cloud is, and Cloud is stuck in his own fucking mind prison, is what I like to call it, and it's himself. That's actually Cloud, right? The shit that you see in this game isn't Cloud. That's not future Cloud. That's actually Cloud talking to himself. So what you're seeing here is the battle that Cloud is having in his head. Cloud's going through a lot of crazy shit in his head. He's gone through some insane fucking anguish and torment that's led him up to the point of which this game starts him at. So much that he doesn't even know who he is, and he doesn't know how to process emotion and shit. So this is essentially Cloud before, normal Cloud before all the crazy shit happens to him that's still in the back of his head. And the cool part is that eventual, like, reveal, like an alter ego. Absolutely. Cloud is essentially going through like a case of schizophrenia in many ways. He thinks he's other people, and he thinks he switches personalities quite a bit, to the point of which now he's like essentially hidden who he actually is. And that's what this scene is sort of implying. And I've seen a lot of people, like, Cloud's big journey in the original FF7 is what he goes through mentally, how fucked up he gets, and how Sephiroth is also in his head. And I've seen some very interesting takes on what the ending battle of the original FF7 is, where you have where you essentially beat Sephiroth, right? The one-winged angel. He's dead. And then everyone comes back and it's like, well, that's it. We just got to hope that Holy works. You know, we just have to hope that this shit works. And then everyone leaves and everyone's about to go back to the airship at the end of the game in the old game. And Cloud is stuck there and Tifa's helping him out. And Cloud's like, he's not gone. He's not dead yet. And then you go through this wormhole, this fucking wormhole that takes you to the final battle with Sephiroth. Chat room, I can't even tell you how many podcasts and webs and so many YouTube videos of people describing that moment. Because it also happens in this game. They describe that moment as the final form of Sephiroth. Yeah, you go to the planet and then you go to the wormhole to the planet and you fight Sephiroth in the end. And I'm like, I have to clear things up here. That weird wormhole thing is not Cloud going to the planet, or not him going through time at the end of this game or the original game. The whole point of the game is that Cloud is fighting inner demons, and Sephiroth is the final inner demon that he has to fight. That's the whole point. So the final journey of this thing, the reason you hear all the music that you hear through the game, is him going through his own head to eventually get so deep into his subconscious that he finds Sephiroth sitting there waiting for him fucking shirtless. Right? That's like the whole point of the story in the end, is that he has to defeat him. He's been in his head the whole game. He has to die. I have to get him the fuck out of here. And I can't even tell you how many different YouTube videos and things I've heard of people describing that differently. And the same exact thing happens at the end of this game. He goes into his head, the edge of creation in his head, the weird visions that Sephiroth has set up for him because he's fucking with him, and you essentially get the exact same situation. A lot of people see that edge of creation thing as like some crazy Kingdom Hearts place. I'm like, bitch, they literally do the exact same thing. You're in his head. You're in Cloud's subconscious, facing Sephiroth, who exists the most in Cloud's subconscious. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
Easy does it. Slow. And steady. Yeah.
This is essentially Cloud from inside himself trying to make sure we make it out of this.
Hey, who are you? Who are you?
And this is literally showing, this didn't happen in the original. This is literally showing the player that Cloud isn't just dealing with himself in his subconscious trying to like talk himself through things. He's also dealing with this crazy asshole that is stuck in his head and he won't go away. That's different from the original. Completely new.
Cloud. There's still so much to be done.
It's fucking great, dude. They're setting up Sephiroth even more than to be even bigger of a bad guy than he was before.
Maybe you're not okay. He lives. Finally awake, are we?
Okay, so Aerith has been introduced, right? Now we get to start paying attention to the shit that Aerith says. And a lot of the shit she says is going to be very referential.
You're...
Aerith. It's Aerith. And you are?
Cloud.
Nice to meet you again.
Again, huh?
What? You don't remember? What about the flowers?
Oh, the flower girl. And this is...
An old
slum drunk.
Sector 5 slums. You came crashing through the roof without so much as a lookout below. Fell right into my flower bed. Lucky for you. Like, really.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
Don't worry about it. They're a lot tougher than they look. This place, it has a kind of power.
Dragon, thank you, man. Holy fuck.
I've got one too.
You and everybody and their mother.
Not like mine, no. It's special. Mine's not good for anything at all.
Bet you just don't know how to use it.
Could be. Though, I really don't mind.
Was that really loud? Hold on a sec, chat. Immersion ruined! I'm still making adjustments to all this stuff. Let me find that and fix it while we still can. Hang on. Immersion ruined. I know. Oh, you're right. That shit is so loud. How the fuck is it so loud? Damn. Missed that one. Let me try this. Damn, this one's really loud too. Okay, I'll fix that. By the way, thank you, Dragonlancer. I appreciate it, man. Okay, I'll taking care of it. We have to figure out. I redid all of this stuff. All right, sorry.
Just having it is enough. It was a gift from my mother.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Pretty crazy, huh? Us meeting again like this. You should stay a while.
Where's your material, Aerith? Yeah, let's save it. Okay, we did it. We beat the Airbuster on the very first. Walk to the door? You mean exit? You mean try to leave? We did that. You mean this one? Yeah, chat, are you drunk? I mean, I encourage you guys to watch our first playthrough. No, all the way.
And had finished tending the flowers here. Gotta start over. Just me, myself, and I.
Hang back. We're not in any hurry.
Reno's out there. How funny. How funny that Reno is right outside the door. I didn't hear that. Hang back, we're not in any hurry. I'm gonna walk everywhere but talk to her. Reno's literally eavesdropping. God has a unique dodge animation if you dodge towards Reno when he charges at you during this fight. Really? I wonder if there's a bunch of stuff like that throughout the game. Give me 1 second, chat. No?
I could stick around a bit.
Really? You will? In that case... Huh?
I'll see myself in. Thanks.
The music here is so good.
You?
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier. Pretty cool, huh?
Huh? A soldier?
Ex-soldier.
Well, what do you know? You've got the eyes, at least.
You don't mind, do you? Bodyguard work's not too different from merc stuff, right?
Huh?
I guessed. From the sword. Just do this for me, okay?
Fine, but it'll cost you. A lot.
A lot, huh? One date ought to do it.
Huh. Well, you're weird enough to be one. What class?
Soldiers are weirdos.
First.
If you're gonna bullshit me, at least try to make it believable.
Hey, watch the flowers!
Yeah, so everyone's saying echoes, chat. I'm gonna have to try to figure out what's going on. People are trolling, there's no echo. Okay.
You heard the lady.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
Body's going. You're almost too white.
Really? Since when? First I've heard of it.
This is about to classify a princess.
I don't think
That guy just jumped under it?
Hold back. Enough.
Hey! Little help in here, guys?
This should work.
I'm through with you.
Let's go, guys.
Ow! I have no way to heal, I just realized. I have no way to heal.
That's that. Going in.
Good old what's his face. I hate doing cleanup, but I'm damn good at it.
Lighting here is awesome, holy hell. Yeah, I didn't notice if I had an opportunity to, I didn't have an opportunity to switch out my materia or anything. It's gonna make this very difficult. He's not resistant to stop. He is resistant to lightning, which is gonna make this very tough. Okay.
Double time.
Bad. On Cloud.
Get ready.
I'm right here.
Fuck. Fuck!
Feeling all right there, Mr. Bodyguard? Try
Oh,
this.
Claude, please.
Do you really have to fight near the flowers?
Sorry.
Let's do this.
Oh, he doesn't have a weakness there.
Bring it. Go get him. Let's go.
Interesting.
Here we go. Shit.
Oh, come on. Oh. Let's see if I'll get an opportunity to change out my materia. I wasn't paying attention because of the damn audio issues. Or I'll just have to completely do it. Just do it without it. Yeah, dude, you could do elemental defense on this and probably make this fight much easier. Much easier. Let's see if I get an opportunity to change materia. Yeah, I can just load up the save too. There we go. Should be good.
I could stick around a bit.
Really? You will? In that case...
Okay.
Bodyguard, huh? You know I'm close too, right?
Really? Just when? This is the first I've heard of it. I don't think that counts then.
Let's do this. Hey! Little help in here, guys? Get in your space. So long. All right, see ya.
Okay.
Whatever. Good old what's-his-face. Ultimania. I hate doing cleanup, but I'm damn good at it!
Cloud, be careful!
Interesting. Oh, come on.
Come on.
It went off hella late. That sucked.
No holding back. Sloppy. Well, okay. Here we go. Shit. What you waiting for, bodyguard? I'm right here. Lucky shot. Come on, tough guy. Step it up.
Cool.
I'm waiting.
You stupid fool. You know, when he does the M shot, if I can counter it.
Lucky shot. All right. Sloppy. Come on.
Cloud! Get out of the flowers!
Let's go. Let's get this over with.
This is fun. This is way more fun.
Consummate professional. Figured this dance of ours could use a spark.
All good.
It doesn't do anything to me now. Oh, counter like doesn't work. Okay.
No holding back.
Hello? Watch your step.
Really?
Wow. Ow, 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 ow.
Let's hustle.
You're gonna catch holy hell.
You're gonna. She said the line! Oh my god, I never noticed she said the line! You're gonna catch holy. This is the exact same line. Whoa! Okay, counterattack goes through even counters. Like, even my counter.
It's your fault if they come back and haunt you.
Coming for ya.
No holding back. Brace yourself.
That's amazing.
Hey, don't step on the flowers.
Soldier boy.
Try this.
Sloppy. Don't tell me you're cut.
Damn, he can even dodge during EM shot.
Where that came from.
Okay.
No holding back.
Hello? Watch your step.
All right. Here we go. Let's get this over with.
You're gonna catch holy hell.
No holding back.
Coming for ya.
Anytime.
I'm gonna have an idea.
Whoa there.
Oh, bitch, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt real bad.
Nothing personal.
Oh no. I got a new art of swordplay, that's nice.
You've got it all wrong, man. I just wanted to.
Cloud! No!
Can't kill Reno. That's not a part of the original story. Can't kill Reno.
Hey, sir! Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Go get the girl.
Sir!
The hell?
Weird. They're not attacking.
Come on.
Over here!
Oh, it's green materia now instead of chakra. Really?
Through the attic. Maybe we can get out that way.
Right. Through that hole.
They saved me.
Come on. I'll go first. Come on.
Nothing! Up there!
Hey, no shooting!
Oh, man.
Hey, you okay?
Probably. Or maybe not.
If there's so much as a scratch on her, you're done.
Sir!
We bring her in one piece. What now? Run!
Move and I'll shoot!
Oh no, you won't.
But sir!
It's like the guy got blocked by the plot ghost, but he couldn't see him.
Drop that.
You notice that?
Okay.
What's the holdup? I can't get to her.
Yeah, it's like he actually got blocked by plot ghosts and couldn't see it. Oh. Yeah, look at him down there. Yeah, you can't get past the ghosts. Interesting. So the plot ghosts can affect other people, but the other people can't see them.
Run!
Hey,
Stop her.
Over there!
Stop shooting at me.
Cloud! Over here!
Oh my god, Cloud. Climbing on this waffle roof.
Thank you.
Let's move.
You're dead!
Cloud, give me a hand.
While we're being shot at. There's an interesting thing Aerith says up here.
They're in the attic. Should we pursue?
Leave him be.
But sir!
Partner's got it. We are out. Beginner's luck.
More of those things.
It's like they're guiding us.
Stay close.
So cool.
So cool. There's another piece of dialogue.
There.
Need to stay ahead of them.
I wonder if it's back here. I remember it happening earlier, where she has, like, an idea of what they could be and hesitates to tell Cloud. She actually doesn't want to tell him. No, she's not saying it. Is it actually later? Okay. Place looks great.
Prep for exfil.
Or not. They gone?
Yeah, think so.
What are they?
I think... Actually, I don't know. Let's just go.
Yeah, Aerith's already leading on. She's about to tell us what they might be, and then she's like, you know what? I don't think your brain has reached level 3 yet.
Okay. Up for crossing the rooftops? See that pillar over there? There's a station right by it. Shall we mosey on over?
Let's.
The fact that she says mosey as well. Alright, let's save it here. Interesting that she says mosey. Yeah, reading the script. Fuzzy Jacket, thank you for the 777s, dude. Billy Uppercut. Pluby, thank you for the 777s as well. And Dragon Lancer, damn, dude. 77. Thanks for everything you do. It's a joy to hear you talk about things that you enjoy. Gives me much joy and energy when you talk about something I love too. Hopefully you have a blast in hard mode. Prepare thyself and shine on. Thanks, man. Yeah, hard mode's been super fun so far. To be honest, Airbuster didn't feel that much different. Really, like, Airbuster felt about the same to me than the first run we did. Yeah, I don't know. Check something, chat. This is your favorite part of the game? Yeah, this is an example of taking a very tiny thing, which was just Cloud and Aerith jumping from rooftop to rooftop in the original game, and exchanging like a couple pieces of dialogue to actually fleshing them out by the time they finish with this little story sequence. It's quite cool. I'm changing something really fast, chat. Hold on. There it is. Okay. That should be good.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Let me know if my audio is crazy right now, chat, or if you can actually still hear all this stuff that's going on. All right. Let's get through this section and then we'll go back to chapter 17 stuff. You might have taken the parts off that made them easier this time. No, we didn't use any key cards.
So, what's next for you?
A little bit of bodyguard work.
Right.
After that, it's back to the Sector 7 slums.
You know how to get there?
Yep.
Of course you do.
Aerith's already leading on that Cloud has no idea where he's going. Right? She's already leading on that Cloud already doesn't know. She's like, and there's a great line that happens later on. I think where Cloud tells her, "Stop acting like you know me." Like, he has this part where he's like pissed off about it. He's like, stop talking to me like you know me.
That suit from earlier. He was one of Shinra's Turks. What's a Turk want with you?
Dunno. Hey, don't Turks keep an eye out for potential soldiers and stuff?
They do more than just scout for candidates. Turks get called in to handle all kinds of situations, with extreme prejudice.
Professional bad guys. Gotta love them.
Back to my question. So what's he to you? Looked like you knew each other.
Maybe he thought I could be the greatest soldier yet.
Forget it.
Forget it.
You mad?
Forget it. Yeah, this version of Aerith's theme is fucking great.
I actually haven't traveled by rooftop before.
Be surprised if you had.
It's honestly kind of exciting.
Well, first time and all.
Burbs.
Wait! Give me a moment. Don't just run off on your own.
Those the words of a soldier candidate?
So petty.
This is probably going to be an item that we can't use.
Marvelous!
Is that Young X Chaos? Thank you very much, dude.
So, does no one live in these buildings?
Nope. No one to get mad if we make noise.
God, man, just sometimes the scale of the visuals is ridiculous. Like, at some other chapters, they don't hit it very hard. Are those helicopters in the distance? They are. Weird. In some other chapters, like, these background visuals don't hit, like, in the levels they need to. But when they hit, dude, it's like, fuck, dude, just look at this world. My God. Yeah, frozen helicopters. I see that. Way in the distance, right?
Looks kinda rusty.
I'll go first. It's pretty old. Be careful.
Okay.
Easy now.
You worry too much. I'm not some princess who needs to be coddled.
Shit.
Whew. That was unexpected. Thank you, Cloud. Ah, there it is. The wall. You know, I thought about leaving once, but in the end, I couldn't.
Too dangerous?
Too much. A whole world bursting with life. Maybe more than I can handle, I think sometimes. Even now. People hate the steel sky, the slums, but I don't. How could I? All that passion, all those dreams, flowing and blending together into something greater.
Aerith definitely leading on. Donations are really loud. Alright, good to know. I've been trying to find a balance. The touch was loud. Okay, hold on. Let me know if that's really loud, chat. That notification that just came through, let me know if that's really loud. Or if you can barely hear it.
This time I'll go first. After all, I can't count on you to wait.
Sure about this?
See for yourself.
I want her to walk backwards, damn it.
Maybe I'll go on ahead and leave you all by your lonesome. Just,
Maybe you shouldn't talk.
then you talk. Tell me a story.
Not for free.
Cheapskate. You're, Gotcha.
You're killing me here.
Killing me, Smalls. Yo, Cloud, thanks for the 5 gift subs. And sub Snoopy, thank you as well, guys.
Here goes nothing. Woo!
You good?
Of course.
The birds were
My
the true enemy the whole
hero.
time.
Never a dull moment with you.
That a compliment?
Not really.
Thanks anyway.
Aerith!
We're getting closer to the station. Even so, we'll probably run into a few monsters on the way. Huh. There's a
Yo,
face that's so
John
wet.
Cullen, thanks for the 50, dude.
I fought scarier things.
A good test donation, by the way. You're watching Strange Will go through this a little to see your inside commentary on the game. I watched a little bit. I watched no more than like 2 minutes, but yeah. Still really loud. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Okay. I'll go back and I'm gonna review these later. See if I'm happy with them. Problem is that the audio that comes out through my monitoring usually goes through differently on Twitch sometimes. I find it weird that how Aerith knew that Cloud was in Soldier. She knows where Marlene was, as if she's from the future too. I don't think it's as much she's from the future. She's getting like premonitions. I think it's like the character has premonitions of shit from the future. Whether that means like she's time traveled or not, I don't think that's the case. I think it's like she's getting visions, similar to how Cloud sort of get visions, but he doesn't know how to what to make of them. Is he back on soft food? Yeah, he is. Anyway, chat, give me a second. I'm gonna go run downstairs and take care of that and get some coffee in the meantime, so don't go anywhere. I will be right back, and we'll see if we can possibly get to Wall Market tonight, but at least get a bunch of these side quests done, because hard mode's crazy fun, right? It's crazy fun. Anyway, I'll be RB, dudes. Don't go anywhere. Crazy run because I'm carrying a beverage. Sorry. Betty had to be bottled. Had to make sure Beanie was okay. Had to brew the coffee. Had to actually review some of the audio and stuff to see how I feel about it. I'm gonna turn this shit down. There we go. Sorry, chat. Yeah, like, yo, goddamn. Josie Burjoy. The evolution of 7 Remake Big Brain levels has been so damn fun. Even thinking about the 2 parallel scenes after the death of Fate. Yeah. I think there's gonna be... I think this game very clearly sets up for the fact that... Tyrant Breaker, thank you for the 777s. I think this game very clearly is setting up for the fact that in the past, or in this game, Cloud essentially is taking the life of another person. And they're setting up for an alternate situation where Zack is going to live the life of another person, and Zack's gonna live the life of Cloud, the way that we remember. That's what I think. That's what I think they're gonna do. How are they gonna do that? I don't know. That's like the game's mystery, right? That's the whole point. What's all this crazy moderation shit happening, huh? What the hell's going on? By the way, this mug is dope shit. This is actually JJ's mug, but I stole it. I need to get myself like a Nergigante one. I think I bought this for her. From some artist on like Etsy or something like that. Anyway. Make some small adjustments here. I'm actually gonna give you guys a little bit more game audio. Just a little bit more game audio, not a ton. I'm gonna change this to be there, and I think we should be good. Yeah, we've been talking about the FF7 Ultimania news all day long, all night long. You love Aerith's shitty boots, right? She's got this wonderful like dress and nice outfit, and she got these weird boots. It's like practically a part of her character. Alrighty. Yeah, Cloud's essentially taking on Zack's persona But what if in this alternate timeline, damn, that texture looks fucking rough, dude, holy hell. What if in the alternate timeline that they set up, what if Zack is essentially taking on Cloud's persona as the mercenary? That'd be really interesting. Cultured gentleman discussions on hentai? I'm gonna fucking go into emote mode.
Look out, Cloud!
Look at that dude jump out. Oh, I didn't equip Aerith with anything. Like, absolutely anything.
Deal with that.
I'll take care of them.
Cloud, you pushed him over here towards me.
Why
What's
don't you lead
happening?
the
I
way?
got this.
Dark Hero,
No one looks
50
like
bucks,
they're
my
in their
god. It brings me joy watching your playthrough for FF7 Remake. I'd love to see Sid and Barrett go at each other in a conversation. And do you think they'll have Chocobo racing like they did in the original? I think part 2 will actually have Chocobo racing. Will it go to the extent in the original? Probably not. They actually did some pretty great Chocobo racing in Final Fantasy 15. It wasn't bad. I actually kind of liked it. But, yeah, like, I think the whole point of this game being multi-part in series is to have characters have these conversations. If there was one thing I thought they were going to change, I thought we were going to be in the Shinra Tower, and we were going to come across a room that was like space and aeronautics or something, and you would see this guy storm out of the room with all these papers in hand or something like that, and then be frustrated as he's leaving, as he was like done talking to like Heidegger or you know, Sang or somebody, right? And that guy would be, you know, you would have no idea who he is, but that guy would be Sid. And Sid's like complaining about, you know, the space program or something. That'd have been, or Palmer, yeah, he'd be complaining to Palmer. That'd have been really cool, but they didn't even go that far. This game has like no direct references to Yuffie, no direct references to Vincent, and no direct references to Sid, not yet. I thought they were gonna do that. I thought they were gonna do it. It was years ago, right, but it could be Sid just complaining again. It could be him like, why don't we start it back up? What about the space program? What's going on, right? I think it'd have been neat if Sid was like, Cait Sith very briefly appears, very briefly, and in a very confusing scene. But, right, Vincent and Yuffie and Sid are essentially, and Elena are all missing right now. I don't think Elena shows up in the original until like the Crystal Caves, right? Or the Mithril Caves. That's some materia. Yeah, she first shows up in like the Mithril Caves, yeah. So no Elena, that'll be our new Turk. Yo, Bolter Aura, thanks for the 15. Do you think Sid will have some thick southern accent? I don't really like Sid's accent in Advent Children. I think it'll be something different. Will Cisne show up? Well, here's the thing. Elena is pretty much the Cisne of FF7, right? Like, Cisne is like the good Turk that doesn't really like what she's doing, but she knows she has to do it, but she's willing to make some compromises because she knows like what is right. And Elena's kind of that way too, right? They have both very similar characters. So I don't know if Cisne and Elena are going to be... I think they're going to reference Cisne, but those characters are sort of... Like, maybe you'll see her, but Cisne is essentially like the same... You don't double over the same character usually in like stories, right? So the reason one exists, you don't really need the other. Cisne works for, you know, Crisis Core because it's to assist the story of Zack. What characters do you want them to save for part 3? Like the later parts? What characters should they save? I think we should meet everybody by part 2. I think everybody should be met by the next game. The whole crew. Regardless of how far the next one goes. I've seen some people think that the next game's gonna go to Temple of the Ancients, which makes a lot of sense. But like characters, I think by that point, by like Temple of the Ancients, we kind of know who everybody is. You know? I think we're sort of aware of who all our characters are. Oh, dude, Spork? That's a good question, and I can see why people are concerned. Do you think they'll still focus hard on Cloud isn't himself dynamic, given the stuff with Zack is kind of spoiled? Here's the thing. The stuff with Zack is spoiled if you know what Zack is. If you don't know what Zack is, none of that shit's been spoiled. Cloud is still being set up as the unreliable narrator. You still have no idea what's going on with Cloud. And Zack being alive in an alternate timeline, which is the whole point of the stamp chip bag. That's the whole point of the chip bag, to show you that we're in a different place. Like this is a different Zack. The Zack that lived is a different Zack. Right? It isn't spoiled. Cloud and his timeline still, according to the observations we can make from the end of the game, and the devs even said, that's the mystery, right? The mystery of FF7 Remake is, how is this character alive somehow? They even said that recently in an interview. That mystery is the fact that he doesn't live alive next to Cloud in the same timeline. He lives in another reality, right? In some way, the destiny being fucked up has allowed Zack to live in some way, but not next to Aerith and Cloud. You know? Different timeline was confirmed by the devs. I'm curious to read that. If they've actually confirmed that it's a different timeline. Because there's so much eluding it at the end. So it's not that Cloud and Zack's, relationship has been spoiled. Zack still died, right? Zack still absolutely died to this Aerith and this Cloud. Absolutely. Oh, it's on Audrey's Twitter, really? Crownless King, retweet that shit to me. At me on that so we can check it out. Then doesn't mean that Cloud has to die in... Wait a minute, then... Well, we don't know what happens to Cloud in Zack's timeline. We don't. That's the whole thing. What happens to Cloud in Zack's timeline? What does he end up doing with Zack? Does he end up dying? We don't know. We have no idea. Yeah, and Aerith mentions that the man she loved is gone, right? All that stuff is still going on. Let me check out this tweet. I'm very curious to see what it says. If there's more stuff, because people are still actively translating the Final Fantasy VII book that came out in Japan, like the 200+ page book or some shit, called the Ultimania. And it's definitely, it is shining some fucking light on some stuff. Major FF7 Remake spoilers in the translation of the Ultimania book. All right, are you ready, chat? Holy shit. I hope you're ready. I got some good music in the background for it. This is big. This is a big one. Okay, here we go. Yo, Alcuin with the gift sub. Thank you, dude. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I haven't even read this. This is some big spoiler stuff. Zack and the implications of the ending scene. Is the official book implying these are alternate timelines? Or are they implying something else? So many mysteries. Okay, so let's pull from this what we can. Shinra was on the chase for Zack as they surrounded him on the outskirts of Midgar. He was shot multiple times. This is Zack's last stand. That was written in the original Final Fantasy VII International, as well as the prequel game Crisis Core. According to the devs, Zack died. However, in the remake, Zack defeats Shinra cadets and lives on, which leads to an unforeseen development. The ending also shows Zack holding an unconscious Cloud as they pass by Cloud and Aerith, who have just escaped from Midgar in the game. What doesn't make sense about this is how is it possible that there are two different Clouds that exist at the same time? Good point. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Makes no sense. In order to make sure that the two Clouds do not recognize each other's existence, it is assumed that they should not exist in the same time and space. But aside from that, the rest is unknown. Well, they confirmed it. It's a timeline. Just confirmed. If anyone was like curious if Zack immediately dies, okay, so here's what this does. This clears up the thought that Zack and Cloud are pretty much walking right after that scene, and maybe Zack gets shot. Maybe this is all a huge red herring that Zack gets shot in the back, like the classic FF7, not like Crisis Core. This right here, it's assumed that they should not exist in the same time and space, but aside from that, the rest is unknown. They're in a different timeline. The Destiny being fucking murdered, timeline split. So that's all that means. Back to the Future 2 shit. When Zack is victorious against Shinra in this scene, a picture of a dog stamp flies into view, but this version of stamp contradicts the previous design seen in the game. What could this possibly mean? The Buster Sword that Zack uses belonged to Zack, but in this scene, they have the same sword. If Zack is alive, then Cloud shouldn't have his sword, but... Yeah, dude, they're just... Yeah. So what they're essentially leading to is that in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, somewhere out there Zack is alive. But our characters are unaware of it. Our characters are completely unaware of this timeline shit that happened. Even Aerith is unaware of it. Like, she feels something, but she's definitely... There's a tweet about what Aerith knows. Okay, we'll check it out. It seems like she might have a... Right? She might have a sense, but she's unknown. So this is still leading us in that path that I was talking about before. That Zack went to Midgar in a different life. Zack went to Midgar with Cloud and then did some shit. Or is doing some shit. Most likely is going to be doing the same thing that Cloud is doing. Right? It's like these two stories have to marry each other. We have Cloud that essentially stole the identity of Zack unwillingly and is living the life of Zack. This was all extremely obvious. It is, but the thing is they don't give you answers, so it could be anything. This is all pretty much feels like it's just setting up the exact same thing, right? So now we have Cloud in our just FF7 Remake timeline essentially living Zack's life and thinking that he is Zack. However, in the other timeline, where Zack and Cloud made it, and they both survived that shit, Zack is presumably going to live the life that Cloud has in FF7 original. So it's this nice little contrast of one character that we know from the original and this other character that are very similar in every single fucking way, sort of like working with each other but not knowing that they exist. It's literally some Squall Laguna shit. Absolutely is like that. But the question, the question and what can make this all convoluted and confusing as fuck is how they handle this, right? The biggest question I have going forward that I do not know, that I genuinely don't know how they're gonna do this. How do you balance this timeline shit? Are we gonna be bouncing between timelines? Are we gonna have characters reacting to other timelines and stuff? Is it gonna be as goofy and weird as that? I hope not. I hope not. So, all things considered, if they handle this well, and they keep this shit as mysterious as it is at the end of this game, that'll actually be pretty cool. That'll be cool if we just play FF7 original, but there's this lingering thing that, wait a minute, Zack, to the players, Zack is alive somewhere else. Zack is living Cloud's life somewhere else with the party, you know? And if they handle that well, then that means that potentially if Aerith dies, Aerith doesn't just die to Cloud, Aerith also dies to Zack in the other timeline, or maybe that doesn't happen. Who fucking knows? Maybe in the other timeline, Aerith actually lives. I don't fucking... That's the shit that they're setting up for, like, we're gonna keep our characters on our path, they're gonna do their thing, but somewhere else there's this mystery, and that's the, as Kitase describes it, the big mystery of Final Fantasy VII Remake. How is this guy alive and what is going on? So, do I think that they're gonna just have it all over the place? That we're just gonna be flashing back and forward, Cloud falls asleep, you wake up as Zack? I don't think so. I think it's gonna be saved for some key plot points way down the line. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be sprinkled in at some points that, you know, some other stuff is happening throughout all fabrics of time to stop this. Bugenhagen is gonna tell you all fucking about it, most likely. Bugenhagen's gonna figure it out. And it's gonna become very apparent. But are all these questions gonna be answered in part 2? Probably not. I don't think so. But yes, there is going to be, throughout the game, at some point in some way, there's other characters doing the similar fucking path. It's probably gonna be Disc 3 shit, yeah, where this stuff is revealed. It's probably gonna be down the line that our characters might need the help of the characters from the other timeline or some shit, you know? Yeah, but then you have some characters that clearly will know more of what's going on, like Bugenhagen and shit. So, yeah, this is pretty huge, man. Let me actually check to see if there's another tweet. Somebody said there's an Aerith tweet. But Cloud would never run into Tifa, which gets him the Mako reactor job, right? That's the thing. Cloud would not go on the Mako reactor job. It might be Zack. Zack might be like, you know, whoring himself out to be a merc. And then suddenly, Zack gets the job instead of Cloud, or Cloud does something else. I'm waiting for this thing to refresh. Hold on. Here we go. So here's the Aerith bit. There is a section of mystery surrounding Sephiroth and Aerith. And here's a little blurb from the Ultimania book about Aerith knowing something the others don't. Before Cloud even said his name, well, this is from the official developers, right? This is the official book of the game. What does Aerith know? Before Cloud even said his name, Aerith knew that he was an ex-soldier, as he was a jack of all trades. He also knew where Marlene was before Tifa told her. Nice. All these observations we made throughout the game. They clearly wanted us to make these observations without saying it. But for some strange reason, Aerith knows about things even though she shouldn't yet. When Aerith touches Marlene in Red 13, they both show a very surprised expression. There must be something about Aerith that happens when she comes in contact with others. It's nice to see. It's nice to... It's not just nice to be validated. It's nice that this shit was intentional, right? It's nice that the developers knew that we're gonna put this information throughout the game, and I'm shocked that we already know, right? I'm actually blown away that we already know where things are kind of going, that close, you know. But this is cool, right? It's cool that there's already direct confirmation that we want you to. We're not going to give you all the answers, but we're going to confirm that you're on the right path. We're not going to tell you exactly what Aerith knows or how she got that information or anything like that, right? That's what separates this from Kingdom Hearts in a lot of ways. I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if people got their questions answered, their dicks sucked, their nipples twisted. Like, I don't know if everyone got what they wanted out of Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know. But all I can say is that this book is already confirming shit that we have been guessing is the way it is since right after the game came out, since right after we beat it. So, no, I don't even know, okay? I don't know. My guy, chill. Check retweets? Okay, hold on a second. Let me see what else I can find. Oh, wow! Damn, dude. Damiani called it. Damiani's getting his wish. Final Fantasy X guy reference. The dude with the mask. It was intentional. Wow, it was intentional. It wasn't just the Shinra guy from Final Fantasy X. That's awesome that they confirm it in this book. That's fucking super cool. Because Kitase said a long time ago that Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VII are in the same, like, the same world, right? The same planet is like the same shit. Cute reference. I wonder if that... I don't know if that's gonna go very far. I think it's a cute reference, but... Right? It already seemed like Final Fantasy X was very connected to Final Fantasy VII with, like, you know, the live stream and the way that works and everything. But they pretty much confirm it here. That it's definitely... They're sprinkling... I think it's more of an Easter egg, right? I don't think it's like confirmation that this is just... The end of FF7 Remake begins in Final Fantasy X-2 or some shit. But it's cute that they acknowledge it, right? That's been a lot of fan theory for a long time. Is there anything else? It's an Easter egg. That's what it is. Yeah. It's essentially an Easter egg. It's just funny that they do reference it. I don't see anything else too crazy in here, chat. Hold on a second. No, I don't see anything else crazy. Sin is a weapon. Yeah, crazy theories like that, right? You guys are gonna get this. I can't even wait. People are still translating this book because it's only been out for a day and it's a big fucking book. Wow, that's nuts. That everything we're predicting is what they wanted. Is what they wanted us to see upon multiple playthroughs. Like it was not just coincidence. We weren't thinking about it too much. Chat room, I can't even tell you how many people were telling me at the end of this ending when we were big braining shit, you're thinking into this too much. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. And the thing is, with all the overthinking that we did, 750 pages? Fuck, dude. With all the overthinking that we did, at the end of the overthinking, it seems pretty fucking awesome. It seems like, okay, so where they're going with this could be kind of nuts. It makes Sephiroth way more powerful. It technically makes Aerith more powerful and even more important than when she was before. It's like, it's like the stakes are getting bigger and things are gonna get nuttier. And I'm kind of super down with that shit. It seems like it is genuinely going to be the unknown at this point because our characters are aware of shit. Okay. And I don't think it's time travel, right? I don't think it's just Sephiroth found a way to travel in time back. I think the theories that are popping up now, that Sephiroth's consciousness of what happens in the future, of what eventually happens to him and his eventual death, I don't think it's him just like, I got in a fucking time machine and I gave myself the sports almanac type shit. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I think it's like stream of consciousness. Sephiroth's able to deliver information through literal time to himself back in the past, even in Cloud's memories, right? Which is where Sephiroth is being fucking astral projected through Cloud's memories for the most part. Yeah, the live stream's more of like a conduit. Yeah. It's a bit closer to Mortal... Yeah, the Mortal Kombat 9 comparison is actually fairly apt, right? Where Raiden goes back to try to fix everything.
All right. Breaker, take the lead.
Here goes.
Getting rocks chucked at me. I still didn't do anything to Aerith, right? We're still talking so much about this shit that...
You don't know the slums that well, do you?
Compared to you? No. Training grounds, barracks, battlefields. That's the world I know.
You sound proud of that.
Yeah, Jules and Andrea are apparently siblings. Andrea's the older brother. It's kind of awesome. It's an interesting relationship. It's some Steins Gate shit. Whatever you guys keep saying about Steins Gate, yes, it's Steins Gate. If that's, I hope it's good. I hope it's interesting, right? I hope so. Yeah, Andrea and Jules are related. That is confirmed. Andrea's the older brother. Did you guys see the FF6 Magitech suits in this area? Fuck you. Fuck you. If that's in here, no way. I don't believe you. Yeah, right. And that's essentially what a lot of the stuff Strippin was saying. That's the Livestream Black, I think is what it's called. It's essentially revealing that Cloud is the Horcrux of fucking Sephiroth, right? That his connection with Sephiroth is so deep that as long as Cloud remembers Sephiroth, as long as Sephiroth permeates inside the subconscious of Cloud, Sephiroth can always exist. That's what it's boiling down to. Motherfucker is literally the Horcrux. And that's like, wow, so does that mean that Cloud has to die? Huh. I don't know what Steins Gate is. People just keep saying that it's Steins Gate. I'm just gonna say sure, it is Steins Gate. I'm just gonna say sure. The tweet about Advent Children. Well, I know about that, right? That was pretty clear. That the whispers were the Advent Children. That was pretty clear. A Horcrux that can respawn itself inside Cloud's mind. For the most part, yeah. For the most part. That's interesting. That's why we're coming back, right? That's why we're back here. Is this a sequel? Why are we repeating the events of Final Fantasy VII with ghosts, keeping everything in line? Why is that happening? It's essentially because Cloud is the goddamn harbinger of fucking Sephiroth. Like, Cloud is the thing that keeps Sephiroth alive. Yo, 777s, royalty check. Really enjoyed the Big Brain podcast. Can't wait till the full Ultimania book is fully translated because we need story time with Max. Thank you, dude. It just, I don't know. It's just, I feel like I've had a very good connection of where they're going with this game. Not just like story-wise, but just like where they're going with it gameplay-wise and where they're going with it in terms of part 1. I still think it's going to be a trilogy. I think part 2 is still going to be open-ish world like Final Fantasy 15 / Final Fantasy 12. I still think you're going to be able to switch out party members like Final Fantasy 10 in the next game, where you can use every member of the party. You make material loadouts for everybody instead of just 3 characters. Because that just makes sense to me, right? That shit just been right for 5 years and people are still doubting. I mean, it is my favorite fucking game of all time. But all I can say is that it's the way I wanted this shit to go. Right? I didn't want to be hit with a dump truck at the end of this. I can't say I like the plot ghosts. But the only thing that makes me slightly okay with plot ghosts is that they're not held with reverence, you know? Like, in other games when you have weird mystery stuff, they're held with beautiful reverence. Like, oh, they're so mysterious. You don't know what they are. They're held by the calamity of the darkness and all this weird shit. And then they start talking about it like it's super important and crazy. The thing I like about the plot ghosts in this game is that they're in your face, they're annoying, and they're getting in the way of shit. Our main characters are constantly saying these fucking things, get out of the way! And by the end of the game, you kill them. It's not like they're like, oh, they're these mystical creatures, we have to respect them, they're doing all this stuff, like, we have to, like, right? No, our characters are like, these things are bullshit! Get the fuck out of here! Like, get these things the hell, fucking plot ghosts! Like, even our main characters don't like them. That's a much different way than, like, even the way, for example, that the characters in Final Fantasy 15 approach the summons and stuff. This great summons and all this shit. And, like, when they show up and how they show up and how you have to go battle the summons and, like, instead of the characters being like, why aren't you helping me now, you fucking summon? Why are you so random? You know, instead of them being like the player, the way the characters are like the player referring to the ghosts, it's not like that in Final Fantasy 15. Like, they're held with reverence and all this, like, they're incredible creatures that we have to go earn their respect. We need the summons to battle shit we have to do. Like, right, it's different. It's completely fucking different. In this game, they're like these bullshit plot ghosts. Get out of here with all that cryptic bullshit, as Barrett literally describes them. You know? Like, they're not these ancient deities. They're not the way that, like, you know, Sora in Kingdom Hearts refers to, like, darkness and lightness or whatever, right? It's not that way. Like, Aerith is, like, at the very end of the game, she's like, I think I have a good idea what they are, and Red 13 tells you what they are, and then Barrett literally responds with, screw off with that cryptic bullshit! What's going on? Sometimes all you need is your characters to ask what is going on when you have the same question. Sometimes if your characters feel like they're you in some way, where they are making this, they're trying to piece shit together the same way you are, instead of you just accepting all this shit that is being thrown at you, and the character's going, huh? That doesn't make any sense. Sometimes that helps. That actually makes it a lot more relatable with what's going on with our characters, instead of the game just shooting all this shit at you, and you just having to accept it. Lightness, larkness, darkness, fartness.
Station set.
I can see that.
Oh? Thought the world you knew didn't include stations.
Ha ha.